Good Lord. Crazy, guys. Crazy. All right, we're back on here. Back on the phone. I don't know. Something's going on. Something's going on with the computer. I have no idea. But I hope everybody finds that we are working. I know this is a lot more clear. I don't know, guys. Something's wrong with my laptop, I think. The internet's working. Internet's working. The internet cut out on here. I don't know what happened. I don't know, Dave, but hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, something's wrong with my computer, I guess. It's not the internet, because we're on my phone here. It's working here. Hey, Holly. I hope everybody comes back. I'm just going to do this on here until I can figure out what's wrong with the computer. I had an update last week. I did the update. We tested every device in our home here. Everything works. So it's got to be the computer. Skyline. Hey, we had a couple cheese conies earlier, man. They were delicious. Hey, Kathy. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I don't know. It's really messed up. Okay, I'm gonna set the mouse because I can't use the mouse. I'm gonna try and keep up with the comments. This is what I don't like about doing it on my phone, is because normally we get a lot of comments, and it's hard to kind of keep up with everything. Hey, Carolyn. How are you? Hey, Gloria. Hello. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome. Happy Friday before Thanksgiving. Friday night live shows, we just kind of hang out, give back to our fans a little bit. We thank you all so much for helping us get to 2,500 subscribers. A true blessing. We're really reaching out there, and it's really awesome. Hello, Jeannie. So our Walmart that has been stocked halfway lately was just empty today. Yeah, I know. It's hit or miss. I have a video coming out tomorrow morning. I won't say where. I like to keep the element of surprise of where I go. But yeah, I just finished editing that video. And I do have to get off probably about 9:15 because I got to finish editing it. And I don't want to be up till 1 in the morning again. Hey, Trapper. How are you? Hello, Maddie. I'm having to do this on the phone again, so it's a little harder to get the comments. Dave says, Danno, have you tried running a Ethernet cable from your PC to the modem? You know what? I don't have one. It doesn't have a Ethernet port, so I'll have to buy one of them port things. But yeah, that would probably work. Of course, I didn't figure out how to keep these comments up on here. No, I didn't notice, Trapper. I noticed now, though. You went from an old man to something else. Another overtaxed taxpayer. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yep, 2,500, Trapper. I'm not answering any more questions on here. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on YouTube right now, so don't ask any questions. I like your horror movie stuff and all that, but yeah, none of that. I can't wait till Bucky's happens at Kodak. Up from Pigeon Forge. Yes. Me and Jess, we love Bucky's. We did a video. I don't know if you saw our video at Bucky's, Jeff, but man, that place is massive. We were at the one in northern Georgia, and yeah, it's Calhoun, Georgia. It's beautiful. I can get an Ethernet to USB adapter. Yeah, I'm going to do that, Dave. Thank you. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, how are you? Hi there. Love your videos. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, sorry it happened before, guys. You know, I don't know. I hope people are able to find the live here. I'm going to have to figure out how to do more of this on the phone anyway. Normally, when I go live from my phone, I use StreamYard because I can see the comments. They stay there. They move at my will. On the YouTube one here, they constantly disappear. So I have to put my finger on here to highlight them all the time. Another text expert. I love the shopping videos. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope they're helping. It's nice that we're able to communicate and we find out all over the world what's going on with that. I love it. You know, I don't love what's going on, but I love that we're all communicating. TGI, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? If you need help, you know how to reach me. Thanks, Dave. I really appreciate that, man. I may be calling you. Jenny says, I'm new to the channel, but I love y'all's videos. Thank you very much. Thank you. And yeah, guys, we have all kinds of videos. We got our shopping videos that we've been doing lately because of the situation. But we do a lot of stuff at, me and Jess travel a lot. We go to the Smoky Mountains. We have a lot of Smoky. If you want to watch any of them, we have a pretty big playlist, over 400 videos of Smoky Mountains, Disney World, Cincinnati Zoo, Kings Island, a lot of theme parks. If you guys want to see us in action. I'd say our last Disney trip was pretty cool because I feel like I've kind of gotten used to filming. We film on some roller coasters too. That's pretty awesome. Would I do GameStop? I'll have to check. I don't know if I can film in there. And the problem with GameStop is it's always kids working in there, and I don't think they would know if I can or not. I'd pretty much have to reach out to their either one of their media outlets or have a manager email me or something. Bonnie says I only have a phone. Also, Santa should bring me a new iPad. I hope. I hope so. I hope so. I've always been an Android user. I'm not real big on iPhone. Taxpayer says, we do a lot of Disney trips. Wife has similar Disney collection. Yes, we have got so much Disney stuff. It's crazy. Jess would probably kill me if I showed you guys. Because the room's a mess. I play Xbox usually. We've been playing the Nintendo. Jeannie says, LOL, I only live a few hours from Disney. We love Disney. Oh, okay. Disney World or Disneyland? We're actually, we hope to go to Disneyland here at some point. Jessica's never actually been to Disneyland. I have years ago. It's pretty awesome. Mostly because the park's smaller. And Dave says, GameStop, you're allowed. There is a manager. There is a manager on TikTok. Records from the store. Okay. I'll check it out. Jeannie says, I love the Stitch. Yeah. Yep. He's back there keeping watch. Let's see here. Tartan. Hello, Tartan. Sorry, I'm having to do this on my phone. The computer's messing up. Yeah, I was probably going to try that Ethernet thing, Dave. I don't know what else it could be. I really don't. I've done all the updates. It keeps trying to get me to install Windows 11. I refuse. I do not like Windows 11. I don't like the interface. Jeannie says Disney World. Yes. Yeah, we usually go to Disney World once or twice a year. Recently, we've been going a couple times a year because we've gotten some good deals. Kathy says, hit the thumbs up. Yes, please. Thank you. Hit that thumbs up. Let's spread Danno across the country. Jason says, still got to watch your Zoo Lights video. Long day today. Looking forward to it. Oh, you'll love it, man. You'll love it. Your kids will love it, too. We have a lot of fun. When me and Jess get together in a video, it's always a lot of fun, no matter what we're doing. Dave says, there are other things you can do to the laptop. I will call you, test you later. Run tests. I don't know. I don't know anything. Like, I did a lot of tests on it last week, and everything seemed fine. I don't know. It seems it's only happened the last 2 times here. It'll come up on YouTube. It'll say your connection is unstable. So I don't know if it's because the Wi-Fi, but it'll actually come off the internet. I'll see the internet come off, but all our other stuff is on. So it's not that. Dave says, I will not be here next week, first night of Winterfest. Oh, it is? Okay. The Black Friday? Or wait a minute. Is that this week? No. Yeah. Yeah, next week's Black Friday. I actually have some things planned for Black Friday to do a video. I didn't know Winterfest started next Friday. Well, hey, maybe we'll do a live at Winterfest. That'd be cool. I was gonna go live at the zoo last night, but I don't know. It's hard to really do. There were a lot of people there. Hello, Gloria. How are you? I'm from suburban Chicago. Just visited the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Yes, I love the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I've been there a couple times. It's awesome. Love seeing all that stuff. All right, Dave. Thank you, buddy. Trapper, no more questions like that. I mean, I really, I asked you not to. You know, I'm really starting to wonder why you're asking all these questions. Barry says, "Hey, Danno, you should check out Metroid Dread for the Switch." Yeah, I've heard it's really good, Barry. I'm an old Metroid player. I love it. Gloria Ford says, "I love that place too." Oh yeah, or I mean, Jeannie. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I want to try that game too, there, Barry. The Aliens game. That's cool, Dave. It's supposed to be really cool this year. It always is. Winterfest at Kings Island's always really awesome. Jeff says, yes, wait till you see the prices now and how they changed it up for Disney. Yeah, I know. It's pretty ridiculous. Lily, hey Danno. Hello, Lily. How are you? Sorry, I keep looking this way. I don't know why. The camera's here. Getting used to the whole phone mobile thing. Hey, Pineapple. Happy Friday. Good. How are you? Bonnie says, come to Branson Silver Dollar City sometime. 67 acres and 7 million Christmas lights. You guys would love it. Yeah, I got your comment about that earlier, and I've heard of that one before. It looks awesome. Jessica says, didn't Silver Dollar City get some of the lights from Osborne Lights at Disney? Yes, I believe they did. That's where I heard of that from, I think. I want to come to Silver Dollar City. We have Kings Island in our backyard. Lily's got the happy heart emoji. Barry says, Silver Dollar City videos during the Christmas season look epic. Oh, yeah. You know, we have this house down the street from us. And me and Jess made a special trip over there after the Festival of Lights. And they have so much Christmas stuff. I mean, it just fills their entire yard. It's a big yard, probably one of the bigger yards in the neighborhood. And they just have so much stuff. So many, like, Santas and just everywhere. Christmas lights. They didn't have them turned on. Didn't have them turned on. I was like, man, we drove all the way over here. Not like it's that far, but yeah, I couldn't believe they didn't have the lights on. Dottie says, protests are starting in New York. Very sad. Yeah, that ain't no good. I don't know. I stay away from those. That's a shame. Oh, man. I gotta say, my phone does look better than my webcam. And Jess was saying that maybe the webcam... What's weird is the loop that's going on the live stream thing. I'm trying to figure out what's causing that loop. Is it just because the internet on the computer failed? I really don't know. It's weird. Hey, Kevin. I live 37 minutes away from Disney World. My wife and I love to meet you next time you come to Florida. I'll text you my phone number. You can email me. You can email me. I don't. Yeah, we keep all that stuff private. Um, and you guys will always know when we go to Disney World or Florida, we always do like a pre-show, letting everybody know, not necessarily where we are. We do have a lot of Disney fans too, and just for our privacy, we make sure that if we do like a hotel review or something, that we kind of keep that quiet. But we do kind of present like where we're going to be at what day in case anybody else is there or something. We've met a lot of fans down at Disney World. We have a lot of fans that go up to Kings Island. We have fans at the Cincinnati Zoo. Just all over. It's such a blessing. Everywhere me and Jess go, somebody knows us, and it's really cool, really awesome. And like I've said before, if you guys see us and we're filming something, don't be afraid to come up and say hello. We can always redo the take or something. We've had a lot of you who have said, "Oh, well, we don't want, we didn't want to bother you." No, absolutely, bother us. We love it. We love meeting fans. It's always really awesome. All you guys are really great. Jeannie says, anytime you need me to run to the big Disney store in downtown Disney, just let me know. I am always looking for a reason to go. Disney Springs now, but I got you. Downtown Disney. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Jess might take you up on that offer. But yeah, Kevin, anytime we go, we will definitely have it on here, and we always love meeting you guys. So, whenever we're able to do that, we love it. DGI says it's very clear. Thanks, man. Yeah, I know the microphone on this thing. I mean, I spent like $100 and something on this thing. I mean, it works good, but it's like now I took the webcam off the computer, which is the Logitech webcam. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna have. I'm gonna ask Dave here later on. Maybe he can figure it out. He knows what he's doing when it comes to computers. I do not. Jeff says Silver Dollar was Dollywood before Dollywood. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Bonnie says I have visited most of the states, but not the Smokies, but want to. You'll love it. You'll love it. It's awesome. So much to do now. It's a lot more, I would say, modernized now. There's a lot of, and as far as I can remember, it always has been. You got Pigeon Forge, where you got all the fun stuff, all the games. They got those Alpine coasters now. You got the Go Coaster and just so much down there. Great food all over the place. Um, you can't. I don't think you can find a bad breakfast down there. I mean, they really know what they're doing. Let's see here. DJI says email Danno. His email is on about section. Email Danno. His email is on about section of YouTube. Yeah, you can find it in the about section of my page, the channel. It's pretty easy. I actually put it in the description of every video I do. So if you want to email me, go ahead. I usually just keep. I know some of you guys, some people who even may be watching right now, they don't leave comments. But I've been getting emails from people. I don't want to say your names on here because I know, the reason why you're emailing me is because you want to keep it private. I do not usually respond to emails, for one, people I don't know. For two, if you send me a link to anything, I will never click on it unless I know it's legit. There's too many hackers and stuff like that out here. A friend of mine, actually, she had got her account hacked, and I'm just being really careful on that kind of stuff. Don't ever click anything inside one of your email that you're not sure of. It's just Timmy. Hello, buddy. How are you? You keep it real, Dan. I love your vids. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to keep it as real as possible. Jessica says sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Where everybody. Oh wait, see now. I better not sing. We can't have a live show get a copyright claim. Daggone zoo. Okay, so me and Jess were talking about Christmas music, right? So Christmas music, a lot of it, if it's regular Christmas music, I think it's got to be like over like 30 years old or something. But they can't do a copyright claim on Christmas music. Well, that's not necessarily true. At least you can't, like, not 100% sure. Okay, I mean, people say things, but then I get a copyright claim. So I'm sure songs like Frosty, Rudolph, Jingle Bells, stuff like that doesn't have a copyright claim. But if somebody else writes the song, like Carol of the Bells, well, in my opinion, that's just another interpretation of Greensleeves. It's the same song. I could play it on guitar to prove it to you. But I'm not going to dispute that with YouTube. I could tell them, like, this is a Christmas song, and this is just their version of Greensleeves. Or it's also called something else, something child. What child is this? Greensleeves. That's all that song is, Carol of the Bells. Bonnie says, okay when I get there. Yeah, it's fun. It's a neat place. Barry says, cheers, Jess. Oh. Kenny says, you got it. Gloria says, how did that miniature pool table game you bought at the Dollar Tree, did it actually work? It's still sitting on our little ottoman thing. I haven't opened it yet. I almost opened it. um, yeah, I don't know. I was looking at it and I'm like, it has a little spring action thing, like for the pool cue. So you hold it like this and then you pull it back and then it shoots. Those little balls will go everywhere. So we're not going to be able to play it like that. I don't know. It looked cool for $1. Hey, Dan. How you doing, man? Gloria, the food at the Disney parks is awesome, but not all are opened. Yeah, I mean, we love a lot of the food at the Disney parks. Most of what's not the quick service. I mean, I like a lot of the sit down foods because you pay. Okay, right now, Crystal Palace. I don't know if you've been back there since they have reopened the buffet, but their food has changed. I didn't used to like Crystal Palace. I didn't like it because you're paying an awful lot of money, and it wasn't, it wasn't really that great of food. They've completely changed their menu. It is fantastic. Might be my favorite restaurant at Disney. So much good stuff. The service was amazing. Yeah, it's really good. I like Liberty Tree too. Actually, I could probably name like 50 restaurants I like down there. What's your favorite? Dottie says, we have family that live in Hyde Park, Cincinnati. Oh, okay. Yeah, that ain't too far from here. About a 20-minute drive. If you sing it, it's not copyright. If you sing it, it's not copyright, is it? Yeah, it can be. It can be. Unfortunately. Any of the videos, any of my shorts videos, I don't monetize them because there's always the possibility, even though they're my music, which, like, I do have my own music that if anybody plays, I actually own it, so they would have to come to me. So that's why I have no problem with that. But yeah, you got to be careful with that, Jeff, because even singing and stuff, that'll bring it up. Dave talking to Donnie. Bonnie says Elvis Christmas music should belong to everyone, and it might. It might. There is a group, or there's a online site called Epidemic Sound. There's a lot of different music from like 30, 40 years ago that has an open that you can. It's $15 a month, which I have no need to use it right now, but there's a lot of good music on there from artists from like 30, 40 years ago that you can use. So I'm sure Elvis is probably on there, somewhere. Miss Speaking, awesome. Glad to see that you were live. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for joining the show. DJI says, "What is the temp there tonight, Danno?" It is about 20. It's about 30 right now. I think it's going to get down to 25. It's pretty chilly. Pretty chilly. Nice and warm in here, though. Dan the Mountain Man says, "I'm doing good, relaxing on my dinner break at work." Oh, man, that's awesome, man. Thanks for joining. That's a true dedication right there. You're on your break watching the live show. You're awesome, Dan. Barry says, "I'm looking forward to the Bearcats game tomorrow. Should be a good one." Yeah, it should. They gotta win big. They gotta win big. They're number 5. They've moved back up to number 5. They need to get to 4, I guess. They should be at 4. What I don't get to, Barry, and I might chat at you about this later, is Notre Dame. If Notre Dame passes UC, I have a problem because we beat Notre Dame, and and we're undefeated. Jess says it is 31. Well, I was close. It's just Timmy says you should do a 3-way, 5-way, 7-way chili review. Well, we don't have a 7-way chili review, but I could probably throw a couple extra ingredients in there. We actually did one sort of there, Timmy. Man, it's been a long time. If you go under my channel, or you could probably just do a search on YouTube, Adventures with Danno, Skyline versus Gold Star Chili. Skyline Chili versus Gold Star Chili. And we did a review of 2 of the biggest rivals in Cincinnati. Skyline wins. Everybody loves Skyline, but Gold Star is a pretty firm competitor. But yeah, we did like a versus video. It's pretty cool. He says the rainforest. Dan says you pay so much to get in a theme park, then they charge you way too much. They charge you way too much for the food. Yeah, I agree. And everybody always says that about Disney and everything. It's the same for any theme park. Disney, yeah, it's expensive, but like I've always said to people in a lot of tips and trick videos that we do about Disney, you have to, for one, you have to get your tickets in advance, and you have to go for more than a couple days. If you go for 4 or 5 days, there's 4 theme parks. If you go for 4 or 5 days, you get a 5-day ticket. Well, you're getting like a day or 2 for free. So that's why we get such a great deal. DJI says the Happy Birthday song is also copyrighted. Yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. I guess if you sing it like Marilyn Monroe, it is. When do you normally get snow? We had snow last weekend. It wasn't much, but usually around this time of the year we'll get some. January, February is the February. I would say is the month we don't talk about around here. Oh, the Rainforest Restaurant. I was wondering, Guinea. I hope I'm saying that right. Guinea or Genie? The Rainforest Restaurant in Orlando. I should have been more specific. No, it's okay. We've never eaten at the Rainforest. I haven't. Jess has. We were going to eat there last time. And, we make so many different reservations so that we can, if something comes up, we can change it. We try to change them as quickly as possible because it is really hard to get reservations at Disney. So, and we know that with people. So if we know we're going to change our minds a week or 2 in advance, we go ahead and cancel one. And that's been one I think we've canceled a couple times, just not because we didn't want to eat there. It's just, it's hard to pass up Art Smith's fried chicken because that is delicious. I love my fried chicken. Bonnie says, no snow in Missouri yet, but cats under blankets. Oh, that's funny. It is a little chilly. And he says, LOL 77 here right now. Sure, rub it in. Boy, that's perfect weather. Dave says, Rainforest Cafe, love that place. Yeah, we're going to have to go sometime. Hey, Kentucky Outdoors. Hey, buddy. How are you? Hey, I saw that elk video you got there, buddy. Good job, man. I'm sure that's pretty delicious. Jennifer, hello. How are you? Thanks for joining. I thank you guys all for joining and bearing with me while I had to switch the computer thing around here. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I'm going to do like a practice run once I think I have it fixed, because I would rather do it on my computer so I don't have to keep touching the screen like this to see your comments. It wouldn't be so bad. If I do have to do it like this, I'll probably do it on StreamYard. Kentucky Outdoors said I just hit 250. Congratulations, buddy. Hey, that's awesome. Genie like in a bottle. Okay. Dan the Mountain Man says, I think they released the copyright on Happy Birthday in the past few years. They rarely enforce it. Yeah, you pretty much just... And this is what sucks, okay? You have to pretty much put it in your video, right? You have to put it in the video and then run it through the processing to put it on YouTube to find out if there is a copyright claim. I've heard of people getting copyright claims on things that were on the free YouTube audio library. And it just happens. It's just like the algorithm or something picks it up and it says, oh, there's a copyright to this. That's why, okay, for all you YouTubers out there, if you're going to use the free music from YouTube to avoid that, make sure that you put in your filter no, like you don't have to give any credit to another person. There are some things in the YouTube audio library where you have to give credit to the artist. In the filter, pick the one that you don't have to give any credit to nobody. This is completely free. Nothing can happen to you, and you won't get any copyright claim. And I've done that personally, and it's worked. Kentucky Outdoors says 2 days ago I shot a deer with my bow for the first time. Oh, was that a deer? I thought you got an elk there. Okay. That's right. Yeah, you got the 8-point buck. Now I remember. Dan says I have to head back to work now. I'll see you guys later. See you, Dan. Have a good one, man. Thanks for joining, buddy. It's just Timmy. Headhunters, Fort Lauderdale, Florida is good too. Headhunters, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I love Fort Lauderdale. You know what? I love all Florida. I keep trying to get, we need to move down there. Maybe we'll win the lottery at some point and I can buy a house down there so that we can become snowbirds and fly down there for the wintertime. Because, sure, I like snow, but, I can do without. It's like each year I get older, I care less and less. Like, we've had our first snow this year, so I'm good. So we did have a big winter last year. We had a lot of snow, a lot more snow than we usually get, and it was nice to see our nieces and nephews be able to go sledding, build snowmen, and stuff like that, because we usually don't get that much snow. But we had a ton last year. We had a big storm where we got like 24 inches of snow in like 3 days. I mean, it was up past our knees, and it was a lot. It was a lot. And it was a lot of fun for the kids, though. It was nice seeing everybody out sledding and all that. But yeah, I'm good. Wait another 10 years. TGI says 2016 they released it to the public. The Happy Birthday song. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, that should not have a copyright on it at all. None. No songs like that should. I don't know what we would categorize that under. Um, like songs that shouldn't be copyrighted. Kind of like Christmas songs. There are a lot of Christmas songs that have no copyrights, but I believe there's a an age that it has to get to. I think it's like 30 or 40 years. And you have to have somebody that's not claimed the copyright on it. Lily says 38 here in Connecticut right now. Yeah, that's not too bad. Wow, that's funny. It's a little warmer than it is here. Well, don't worry, Lily. Yeah, so we're in Ohio. So the front, kind of goes down the Ohio River Valley. So it's coming your way. Thanks, that elk was really good. We've had some T-bones and rump steaks. Heck yeah, buddy. Heck yeah. Jeannie says, LOL. LOL, hubby and I want to move to North Tennessee. Tired of the 104 heat in the summer here. Oof, yeah, that's rough. I remember when I went out to, when I was out at Disneyland. It was probably late June, somewhere around there. But out that way, there's no humidity. Here, the humidity gets ridiculous in the summertime, and Florida. Florida, the humidity is insane. But when we were out in California, it got really hot, and just never really noticed it because you don't sweat because you're in the dry heat. I remember being at the beach. My chest was purple the next day because I didn't put any suntan lotion on or anything. You have to remember because I'm not used to being in that kind of heat, that kind of dry heat. I'm used to sweating like crazy in 80 degrees because the humidity is 100%. But, yeah, I know when I'm out west, I've learned my lesson. Let's see here. What time we got here? 8:59. Okay, we'll stay on about 15 more minutes. I know I said 9 o'clock, but I'm feeling a little more awake now with the Pike's Place. I'm glad you guys all came back on. I know that was a real headache. This ain't going to happen again. I should have run some more tests today. When I did the updates last week, I thought that was the problem. I thought I fixed it, but I guess not, unfortunately. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Man, just real excited to have a few days off. Oh. Let's see here. I hope I didn't mess anything up here. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Bonnie says, I lived in Nevada and summers are really bad. But Florida, the humidity was horrible. I love the change of the seasons. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It is nice having the changes of the seasons here. We get all 4 seasons. Fall, honestly, my favorite time of the year is spring. Like mid to late spring. Because we get into the 60s, and it's like, summer's on the way. You got all the summer, to look forward to. And we're getting into the nice, the nicer weather and everything. Kentucky Outdoor says, all right, watching high school football regionals. So, GTG. See you sometime else, and have a good Thanksgiving. You too, buddy. You too, Kentucky. And again, some of you guys, I know your names, but if you don't, I'll always call you by your YouTube name unless you put it on here yourself. It's just Timmy says, I lived in Orlando for 2 years. It's horrible. AC to AC. Run from car to house. Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah. I get to the point in about August here, and I just can't stand the AC in the car anymore. It starts giving you headaches. Jason says, looking forward to 4 days off for Thanksgiving. That's awesome, buddy. Heck yeah. You need to drive up here, Jason. We'll do a big Black Friday video. I don't know. I thought about driving around and seeing what's, is Black Friday still a thing? I remember going out a few years ago, and a lot of the stores weren't even open as early. They opened at like 7. And I'm like, what is this? I'm out here 4 in the morning. Open up. Michael Andrews. Hello, buddy. How are you, man? Hey, Danno, I'm here for a little bit. All right, buddy. Good to see you, man. Dave says, any song published before 1925 is in the public domain and does not require licensing for any use. One exception is sound recordings, where a public domain status is handled differently from songs. Well, thank you, Dave, for that clarification. Man, everything, it's all kinds of weird rules. People bring it back. A lot of music artists too. They'll find a song from 50, 60 years ago or older, and then they'll make it their own, and then they own the copyright, but they don't own. They have the copyright pending, which basically you would still have to pay them to play the music, which sucks. Jeannie says, I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Gotta go. I have to get up early to feed and do chores. Jeannie, thanks for joining. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like and this is the other thing too, like I have to constantly focus on these comments. I mean, I have to move it with my finger, and that is kind of annoying. I'm going to have to get my computer working. Or do this on StreamYard, which I might do that anyway. A lot of you guys were saying you like the way things look on the phone better, so maybe we'll do that. Dave says, currently no sound recordings are in the public domain in the United States. Also, publishers often copyright new arrangements of public domain works. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hey, Mark. Mark says, just wanted to let you know that you're doing an awesome job. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much, Mark. Really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Dave says, good night, Jeannie. Strive Research says, if you get this already, ignore for what it's worth. I'm an entertainment tech event manager, and you are both naturally engaging and doing a great job. Your hard work is paying off. Thank you so much, Strive Research. And that's cool. That's awesome. Didn't know that. I think you've mentioned something about that before. It's been a while. That's awesome. Jason says, I'm going to hop off. Got to work in the morning. Got to shower. I'm sure I'll message you before Thanksgiving. You know it, buddy. You know it. DGI says, just bring up chat on the computer and read from there. See, this is why I need you around, Nate. Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know if it would still mess up, though. Like, I mean, if it's still going to freeze, I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter at that point. Maybe it has something to do with going live on it. I don't know. I never had this problem doing it, before. I don't understand. Like, it just decides when it wants to mess up. That's a good idea, though, bro. Lily says, I think Danno should make commercials. Great voice. Thank you. Oh, that'd be fun. Come get your coffee at Buc-ee's. It's the best. Oh, yeah. Biker D. Biker D. Is it Biker D? Let me know if I'm getting there. Oh, you Biker D. Thanks for all you're doing. Awesome, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, thanks for joining. Also, I got to remember to, let me see here. Put there we go. Yeah, it helps if I have that do not disturb on my phone there. People keep texting me. Yeah, thank you so much, Biker. Bonnie says, I'm glad to see a guy's point of view shopping in the different stores. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And, it's important. We've always been looking for little ways. We always try to help in a way on this channel with a lot of things that we've done in the past. It's been, a lot of people have always asked us, how do we do our vacations and Disney trips? And that's kind of where we circled a lot of our channel around. Um, but, with everything that's been going on, you know, I feel like we kind of have to do this. And I want to. I want us all to share, everything that's going around, because I got a video coming out tomorrow morning, and it's, you know, I try not to be negative, but there are some things that I really didn't like about it. And I wasn't even going to do the video. I won't, like I said, I won't say the name of where I went because I like the element of surprise. But I had no intentions of doing a video. And I ended up doing one because of some of the things I saw. And you guys know me, I try to keep as much positiveness as I can. But there were some things that, were a little disturbing. And you guys, check it out in the morning. It comes out at 8:30. I always put them out at 8:30. I may change that in the future. I don't really see the reason to. A lot of us are up by then. And, that way, I have friends like Mike, Michael Andrews. He works night shift. Scott from Kicking It Country, he works night shift. And that way it gives them the opportunity to watch it in the morning. And then it's all throughout the day so that people can watch it whenever. DJI's laughing. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here, brother. It's the simple things. I'm not going to bring the computer up right now or anything because we're getting off here in just a few minutes. But I will do that. Actually, that's what I should do, man. I should just do it on my phone here because it's easy and it works and it's clear. And then read the comments on the computer. That's perfect. I try to get I try to get Jess in here so that she can read the comments, kind of like how Jeff and Marie do it there, DJI. That way I can just blabber on and she can just read comments. Hey, Brian. How are you, buddy? When is the next shopping video? Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. And it wasn't meant to be one, but I had to. It's, anything I consider there's some things going on that it's like, I can see where a lot of these stores are ramping up. Without giving too much away, they're ramping up for the holidays, and there's some things that I think are going to happen after the holiday, and then it'll revamp again for Christmas. And we'll see what happens, and I hope it doesn't, but I don't know. Things have really been hit or miss in the stores around here lately. And I get a lot of comments, even people local here that say their stores are stocked and all that, and then I show people things and I say, well, look at this. Look at this. When have you seen aisles of Cheerios that are spread out like a mile? Like, that tells you that they're not getting all the other stuff. They're fooling you to look this way. And, a lot of stuff's hard to get in, and that's all I'm going to say. Just watch the video tomorrow, chat about it in the comments. We'll talk about it. But, yeah, I don't want to give too much. See, I'm tired. I'm slap happy. Giving it all away here. DJI says, don't go live. Just use chat live from your phone and chat on the computer. Yeah. DJI says blacker than dirt. Oh, is that it? I thought it said blacker. Man, I'll tell you, and that's the other thing. The print's real small in here. I don't know. Yeah, I can't make it any bigger. I don't want to get right up on the screen. I think that's what his name is. I don't know. I liked Biker. I thought that was cool. Hey, Scott. How are you, buddy? Angela, hello. Happy Friday. Lily says, do you have a Christmas tree shop near you, Danno? Or is that a Northeast thing? No. Well, okay, so we got, okay, we do, actually. They're down the road. There's you guys know where I do where the Target is, the Target videos. There is a big lot of Christmas trees that are up in the plaza area. They have a ton of them. I don't know the prices on them. I know they're getting really expensive. Kroger's had them today. Uh, Today or yesterday. Kroger's had them they were like $40 for a 6-foot tree, which I don't think that's too bad for a 6 or 7 foot tree. We get the fake trees because we don't have to clean up pine needles and they last forever. We used to have a lot of nurseries that sold trees. Like me and Jess were just talking about Old Frank's nursery. We love that place. And it, they had all kinds of crafts and stuff like that you could buy. Just weird, random things. Angela says, I thought I missed you, but now it's letting me comment. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I do. Okay. So I don't know if I had that set up on here. Usually for the live show, I don't think it's set up on the relive here. The relive. The restart. Yeah. Hopefully we never have to do that again. I hope nobody else is joining the other one. I ended up tearing the last one down because, we have a lot of people that come after the live show to watch the live show. And I want to make sure that they're not watching the one that, messed up. If they are, well, they'll get a kick out of it, I guess. Kind of just loops. Jess says he wants me to do the hard work. Yes, I do. Get in here. You might as well now, Jess. Come in and say hi. Strive says, this Dynamite is out. Happy Thanksgiving, U.S. friends. Thank you, Strive. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your turkey or ham or both. Jessica says, have a good night's drive. Hello, Michelle. How you doing? Says, hello, everyone. Jessica says, Christmas tree shop is an actual store. Is that the one at the plaza there? Is that what they call it that? I mean, it's outside. I wish we had one close. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. See, I really want to go. See, I'm tired. Like I said, I went to bed at 3 in the morning editing our last video, and I got up at 6 this morning. So I fading out here quick. But that being said, when she said that Christmas shop place, all I can think of is Pigeon Forge or going to the Christmas shop down there. I'll tell you what, if you can get to Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, Tennessee right now, that is holidayed up. And they got a whole new thing, a whole new Christmas setup thing at the island across from, or in Pigeon Forge. It's called the Island. Lots of shops, a lot of lights and Christmas trees, stuff like that. Okay. They have a lot of cool stuff in there. One of my favorite shops, it's called Kryptonite, which focuses a lot of like comic book characters. They sell like the most Funko Pops I've ever seen in my life, and a lot of like Marvel and DC T-shirts and stuff like that. It's just Jimmy says, "Yep, you're right, Jess." Dave says, "Dave talking to Jess." We used to have an all-year Christmas store by Kings Island. It's closed. I like that Christmas shop that they put in at Kings Island right through the main gate, but man, everything in there is so expensive. I mean, it's ridiculous. Lily says, Christmas tree shoppers are huge department stores. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jess, my wife would know. Angela says local schools usually have trees in my area. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, Boy Scouts and stuff. I'm glad to hear they're still doing that. It's a good way to create fundraisers, make a few extra bucks for the school or anything they need, really. Michelle says she's doing great. That is awesome. Rob and Summer, hello. How are you? We put a video yesterday showing what Kroger has for Christmas, and we filmed it at the Green Township Marketplace. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah. That's really cool. Angela says, wow, I'm old. I thought you guys were talking like live trees. Yeah. Yeah, I'm falling out here pretty quick. I'm pretty exhausted. So if I mess up. Hey, Shelly. Good evening. I did not know you did lives. Is this your first one? No, we've been doing lives for about a year now. It's every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. When we get to the holidays, things kind of change a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be going live next week, but I will let you guys know. I'll put a post out there, let you guys know what if we're not. If I don't put anything on there, we're going live every Friday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern, and we stay on for about an hour, sometimes a little after. Rob and Summer, thank you. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. That's pretty cool. I've kind of I've seen videos of people that have been kind of doing what I've been doing, and that's cool. That's cool. That's what I'm kind of inspiring is that people go out and they do these kind of things because the more people from, especially like different states, and that's cool. You're from around here, but I've seen some where people are doing the same kind of stuff. They're showing things that they're getting, things they're not getting. It's what we need to know. That's maybe a lot of these people will see this stuff and it's like, okay, well, if you can't get the products, we need to find a way to get the products that everybody needs, the important stuff. Other things, different foods and stuff like that, we will survive. Food is everywhere. There's no, but yeah, we might not be able to get a box of, Raisin Bran for a while. I know the Kroger plant, if we want to talk about Kroger's, the Kroger plant has been having a little bit of trouble with some ingredients and shortages of employees. So, some of the stuff, Kroger products, going to be harder and harder to get. And we're just going to have to wait it out. We're going to have to wait it out or, like I've told Jess and other people, like, well, I'll just add something else to the recipe. Hello, Ashley. Danno, can I please mod for you again? Yeah, we're going to wait on that, Ashley. You can, but we're going to wait because of everything that happened. But yeah, definitely. But we're going to have to wait a little while. There's been some things going on with YouTube, and yeah, I'm not messing with any of that right at this second. It's just Timmy says Gatlinburg is awesome. It sure is, buddy. We were hoping to get down there for a couple days before Christmas, but I don't know. We've just been so busy lately. Also, we're going to be doing some traveling to some other stores. Things around, I'm not going to name anything, but, I have some other things planned. And I actually have you guys reaching out to me wanting to do videos in some other places, which I am checking out, for one, making sure I can film there. And two, just, making sure that it's going to be something that a lot of people have. I know a lot of people say, why do you keep going to the same stores? Well, I'm going to the stores that I know are all around the country. I know Myers is more of an Eastern thing, and I know everybody doesn't have Aldi's. That's, Dollar General, as much as I really don't care to ever shop there. There are a lot of you who love Dollar General that are all over the country. And I love Dollar Tree. The first one I went to, I probably won't go back. The second one was awesome. I loved it. That is going to be one that's going up in price, though. Lily says, keep up the great content. I love seeing what other stores have. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Dave says, hey, Danno, when is Jungle Jim's tour happening? It's in the works, buddy. In the works. Trying to fit in everything. I'd like to do both of them. I'd like to do the one up north of here, and then the one out on the east side. Sarah Bear, hello. You need to see Washington State. Not. You need to see Washington State now. Um, yes, thank you, Timmy. Why? What's going on? I don't know. Is it bad? A lot of the stores ransacked. I've gotten a lot of bad, and I feel bad for everybody who's, I know a lot of you guys who live out in the country who don't have many stores. I feel like you guys are hurting the worst, and my heart goes out to you guys. And it's just it's something we're just gonna have to, we're gonna have to get through, and we'll get through it. We'll get through it together. And it's I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Now, we always try to add a little bit of uplifting messages or videos. Me and Jess, for any of you that missed it, went to the Festival of Lights last night at the Cincinnati Zoo. We did a video on it. It was really awesome. Something to put you in a good spirit, and that's kind of what we need. We need little outlets to cheer us up, with a lot of these things that are going on right now. And I usually don't talk about too much of this stuff on the live shows, but it's something that needs to be addressed, and it's something that we need to show, so that maybe the right people will see it and be like, you know what, we do need to take care of this problem. Maybe we should fill up the baby food. Maybe we need to make our own pet food. Some of the millionaires out there can maybe come up with some more products that we're gonna need now. And you guys have come up with a lot of awesome ways to handle these problems. For one, making your own pet food. I love reading all your guys' comments on how you make your own pet food. I think that is incredible. I think your average person like me would never think of something like that. And I can only imagine there's probably a lot of people coming here that are thinking the same thing. And the whole thing with the baby food issue, yeah, you can make your own. And from what I've seen of a lot of the baby food prices, that's probably the best thing to do, and probably the healthiest. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there, because and that's where I feel like we're helping each other here. And I think it's important that we continue to do that, especially through the holiday season, so that, for those of you who are having a lot more trouble. We live in we live in a city. We live in a big city. We have outlets all over the place. And if we don't, then we have online. We have Amazon. We have Walmart that does a huge online. And kudos on Walmart for all the baby formula they have. I gotta say, I walked in there and I was very relieved after doing that and seeing how low it was at Kroger, which I know a lot of you guys were saying how they may keep a lot of it in the back because of theft, which, and I never thought of that. And it's like, why would somebody steal baby food? That's what went on in my brain. And then when I went to Walmart, it was like, man, it was amazing. It was everywhere. And found out you can order it all online. So, and there's like coupons and stuff like that you can find. So it looks like we don't really have an issue with that. And that's good. That's good. And there's a lot of other outlets that you can do, which you guys have left in the comments. And that's really awesome. Sorry if I'm missing some comments here. It's just Timmy says, you're on the right path. Keep it going. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. This all started when I went to Kroger to get me and Jess. I think it was like 8, 9, 10 items from Kroger. They didn't have any of it. Any of it. It was things we needed. And they didn't have any of them. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do a video of the stuff that I came in here for that they don't have. And it just blew up. You guys started commenting on everything. Hey, this is at my store. This isn't here at my store. This is over here. And, it just took off from there. And I felt like this is something that we have to do, and it won't be every day of videos. Like, we're going to do our other type videos too. And you guys will love them. When me and Jess get in videos, like I said, you can check out our Disney videos. That's the real us. That is us having fun, entertaining you guys. It's always a great time. But I think with Jess getting off here, I think that means I have to too. I'm kind of just rambling. Lily said, yes, Walmart came through for those babies. They sure did. They sure did. I really liked seeing that. Jerry, I'm impressed by Walmart delivery service. Absolutely. And I will say, when I went there, man, it was like all the food was full. Not everything, but, you know, a lot of the stuff that was missing before was still missing, but they had a lot that they got in. There were a ton of people working there and just making it look beautiful. I really enjoyed it. It was a good day. It was nice to put a video out here of something good that was happening locally for me and hopefully around the country for you, around the world. Walmart's all over the world. So Jess says, happy Thanksgiving. I am off to tend to the animals. Oh, yeah. When she says animals, she means Animal Crossing. Bonnie says, I'm going to say goodnight. Really enjoyed the live. But I got apple pie in the kitchen waiting. Man, send me a piece. Oh, that sounds good. I hope to. I know some of you guys have mentioned, like, you know, and this is something that nobody has to do, but we've gotten, like, comments and stuff like, oh, where do we send, you know, a Christmas card? I'm going to have to get a P.O. box. I have to get a P.O. box. We can't give anybody our address, but I'm going to have to get a P.O. box. So, you know, if you guys want to send mail or anything like that, you know, that would be fine. But might do that here soon. I'll be putting it up on the about section of our channel. So Timmy says, good job. Get some sleep, Danno. Yeah, I do. Okay, guys. I think that's a sign. I'm kind of just, I'm floating at the moment. I do need some sleep. And I got to finish the video, the other video. Ugh, it's a rough life, guys. But it's fun. It's worth it. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. It's been an awesome live tonight. Thank you guys all for joining. Yeah, so, you know, you guys will see me in videos, but I won't, you know, be able to be live here until Thanksgiving. So everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. Eat a lot of food. Spend time with your family. Try to forget all of your problems for a day. Have a great vacation if you're on vacation. With all that being said, guys, I am out. And always remember, the adventure is out there. Well, it's still continuing because I don't know how to end it. Oh, there we go. Bye, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.